is support the passage of House Bill 426, which would define us as having a hate crime law. I believe that the simple fact is that hate crimes exist. There are crimes that are motivated purely by a biased and disruptive ideology. Since we have no domestic terror laws, hate crime laws are the closest thing we can get to it. And the truth is that they're necessary in order to elevate those forms of domestic terroristic actions that occur, purely from this hateful ideology to the level that they need to be at within the judicial system. And let me just segue into saying that I personally would have never voted for Senate Bill for SB 77 in the 2019 legislative session. Likewise with the hate crime laws, I don't think we need any laws on books that protect racist symbols or racist ideology.
All right, and then on my last question, because I definitely want to give you a chance to respond to this, when I was interviewing Senator Lucas, he was talking about the budget problems that we're seeing here at home in Bibb County, i.e. how the sheriff's office is facing 150 deputies short. He's saying since consolidation, that causes a lot of money to be spent. So he's proposing either an acceptance of an OLOS or the millage rate being raised here in Bibb County in order to fill that gap and, close the gap so we can get more deputies and other services and stuff like that. What's your stance on that?
Well, let me begin by saying that I personally oppose the OLOS. During our own, party meetings, David Lucas and I have had discussions about our difference of opinion on it. The main reason for that being that, we've got 40 years of data on similar policies because, California passed Prop 13 quite a long time ago. And it's, kind of shown us exactly how policies that, are shaped like this, where you trade off property taxes for your sales taxes, how it affects the community and affects inequality. And really all the data points to unaffordable housing and deeper inequality. And I think that especially coming out of a pandemic like this, you can't afford the blowback of that policy. Now, as for the millage rate increase, I would expect that one will be necessary. Especially whenever you look at the poverty rate, the rate of inequality here in Bibb County, and the negative impact that the OLOS would have whenever you apply that to it. It would be an unsustainable solution, and eventually you'd have the millage rate increase anyways. I'm more in the camp of just kill the dragon, bite the bullet, and try and solve your problems in a proactive way, because a lot of people don't think of it this way, but taxes are just the cost of living inside of a society. And, we have to pay a certain amount of money in order to afford a certain amount of sheriff's deputies. And if we don't figure out a way to do it, and the state has limited our tools, then we don't get those things. And with the tools that the state has given us, I believe that the best tool would be the localized wealth tax that we refer to as a property tax.
Yes, sir. And then my last question, I just always like to open up the floor. Is there anything else that you would like to add, that you would like the voters at home to know?
Yes. COVID-19 has really impacted the way a lot of people go throughout their lives and the way that, we interact with other people. I would just like to say that I'm sorry that we can't be out in the community as much as we would like to because of it. We are finding ways, and I'm not just talking about me here. I'm talking about everyone, who's active in politics right now. We're trying to find the best way that we can to come out and serve the community as deeply as possible. And if you want to help us understand that, I just invite you to get in touch with us. My website, verbin2020.com. There's a contact form. My phone number is available online through my Facebook page. I'd be willing to give it out here. 478-228-5544. And, contact anyone else inside of your local leadership. If, there's something that you think that can be done that we haven't done, it's not something that people can figure out alone. The solutions don't come just overnight. They come out the community. So we're here to listen.
Definitely. Let me